I think we could see that. That would be a blessing.
Yeah. 2022.
We're here till 11:30. Let's see what we have.
30s. Overnight VWAP in the NASDAQ, 20,337.
Versus prior.
Downward slope on that VWAP.
And after.
Got hard points to go.
What are you thinking, Hogue?
Session VWAP in the NASDAQ is
what's going on here?
22,243 half. So we're just kind of breaking out above that. We're still below the session VWAP in the S&Ps, which is coming in at 5784 half.
60 straight now.
What?
Here we go.
S&P's not convinced just yet. S&P's not. It's 5776. NASDAQ's going to give it a shot. NASDAQ's been the stronger of the three. Now it's just not. Wow.
It's a lot further.
It's
a lot deeper.
All
right. Just put on. I got a long 1 ES.
Okay.
It's into something here. So what do we think?
Right back.
Man, oh man.
Man, the
That's why we only
rejection
have one
at
on.
60s.
Let's not trade this number. Let's be nice to it as well.
Price jack?
60 was the level.
Yeah.
75.
Gosh.
75.
They got flush right away.
Just turn it right around. Just.
What we got?
20,002. Well, not 190s. That is a 70-point sell smash in the NASDAQ right there. S&P's.
Seller's still in control here.
Yeah, they are 15 points.
Not care for that.
4-hour candle. This is the 4-hour candle.
Any news off the wire?
I like it a lot.
Seen anything?
What do we have on the 1 minute?
Nope.
Zelensky talking
Nothing
nice.
new.
1 hour better. Oof, this is
Same old,
nice.
same old. You got everything up
This is
in
nice.
front.
Yeah.
And what do we have on the 30? Ooh, very
Interesting
nice.
markets right now. Very interesting
Very
markets.
nice. And the 15
Hard. 57.63.
rally base.
16
He was
points.
just
Smashed.
waiting for me to put that one on. We just got smashed through it.
The
Yeah.
5 minutes in.
And
Those are positive headlines.
wait a second.
So within
Where do we want to
the
put our stop on this?
looking for, we are at 21.
57.60 last
Disaster
trade.
one ended.
21.19. Going lower. I'm going to change.
The
CYA.
thing is, we reject the low of this opening range, so it's been like the 8th, 10th attempt. So that could mean ACH, but that could mean buyers or wooden from now, and we could see a second huge leg down, unless we have a very big buyer coming in or many others. But we'll need a lot of volume because we need to break
Here we go again.
and reach
Look at this.
300.
15. Nice.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Wait.
Like it.
Where do you have the CYA now, Jack?
How long do we have? 11 minutes?
I just put it below this candle for now.
Like it a lot.
See somewhere else.
Nice. Right here. Like
771.
So
Actually, not that bad. I mean, that's not a bad spot.
Well, it's gotten better. It just got whipped by like that very quick sell off.
Cover that.
Yeah.
What does the big board say? He said we hit some type of.
You just got to be careful being long below that anchored VWAP.
What price is that, Hogue?
S&P anchored VWAP for the session is 5784 right now.
200.
Okay, thank you.
We hit that already.
We can break through that.
That was the entrance. So
NASDAQ 20,242 and a quarter.
196. 196. Can we get there?
1,233. 230s in the NASDAQ. 772. That's trading the ES.
Running. This is running, and it just got started too. 30 minutes. Oh, strong.
120-point range in the ES today. So far in the NASDAQ, 500-point range so far.
Man, let's see the 3. Maybe on the
If you live in Ontario,
No.
Ontario removing U.S. products from liquor stores. No more ho-hos or ding-dongs. Oh,
On?
Twinkies out the
Crown
door.
Royal.
Crown Royal. No more Budweiser.
So they'll just have to drink Labatt's or Molson up there, I guess, huh?
There you go. We're just going.
Moosehead.
Now we're barcoding a little bit. Maybe if you're looking at the 5 minute, but it's
Ooh, my.
All right.
come on.
Clear ad. Yep.
Buenos días, Albeiro. Amén. Igual para ti.
Wait and see. Jerome, no trades, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Still flat.
765.
Flat.
Sí. ¿A qué hora la necesita?
Dow might be looking to go lower, about 20 points off the lows in the Dow, 42,515 last trade. Low day, 42,497. 6.
Muy. ¿Perdón?
Trudeau has started speaking,
Tilt.
Eddie.
Dígame.
I'm watching here, but just
All right.
took a look at the tilt. Boy, I tell you, tap my
Ella va
screen
por
here.
las llaves donde
No.
Nelson. Muy bien.
Yeah.
New low. Low's coming in here in the Dow.
Gracias a ti por llamarme.
We'll
Gracias
be
a
out
ti
before the
por
new lows.
llamarme, y gracias a ti.
6 points off the lows there.
Y gracias a ella por
How this game worked.
Want to try wider for a longer one here to see if we can get something.
me alegro.
Okay.
Gracias, Sam. Thank you.
1,180.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay. Take a look at that. Well, yeah, there's 200 lot downside there in the NASDAQ. Seeing a little bit of buying and some more selling. It's just everywhere.
What a
And
range. Short
270.
250, long 180, and your gold. I mean,
Gonna buckle up here. Let's get those 1As. Thank you, Jay. Oh, on the 190. Yep, moved up to the 190.
Tilt's 50-50.
Filled. Mhm. Fill in the 90s. On off.
now-
Dow making new lows. Dow's gonna do this. Are we out?
Nope.
Nope, still in there. Okay. Dow's
Jack with the intestinal fortitude.
NASDAQ is not convinced.
I need to fix this one. Quotes. Out of symbol. GC.
Like fortitude, I would add, but not seeing
this-
anything.
Everyone's hypnotized by his price action. I mean, kind of. We're just waiting for it's got to go one way or another. 20,180s, 170s now. The buyer's going to step back in and hold it here.
Still in play with gold. It was
might
still-
break to the downside. But,
Yeah.
man, we rejected
Well-
252. I mean,
Yeah,
this level is cool today.
new lows, Dow.
No, we're gonna be dead.
NASDAQ not quite convinced. S&Ps, is S&P going to go?
It's gonna go to take out my stomp. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yep. S&P's in the 58s now. And Q just in a range right now. Uh-huh.
Just move the stop lower. Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to. Unless we see a level around here that we'd like to move it to. You guys were saying like the 52s.
Yeah.
What do
Come
we
on.
have here? What do we have here?
I mean,
70s
it would
pushing here. Pushing
have
here.
to be below the low.
Low of the day.
Yeah.
Come on.
But we can get back in there if we're
Yeah.
It's holding this range right now in the NASDAQ. 180s.
I'm just waiting for something to happen, man.
I know.
Let's see. There we go.
And the 160 down the 150s. Sellers coming in.
And right back
I
up.
would like to get long here. This is a nice long entry. I think a lot of buyers would like to get this entry here, unless they would like to see if we have it lower. But they've been defending this 180, 190 area very, very strongly. So I would assume 150, 160 is a good price.
150, 160. Okay.
So
Where would the stop be, Jerome?
that's that would be 131. So that would be a tight stop. So a small try, let's say.
Okay.
Talking NQ or ES?
NQ. But no trade yet.
Okay.
160 has been defended. But we have to wait.
50-50 tilt. Top of the hour coming up in 4 minutes. Hogue, 10 o'clock Central hits. What are you looking for in the markets?
Well, on the hour and the half hour, sometimes there's a bunch of liquidity that pours into the market. It goes back to the days in the pit. You know, if I was as a broker, I'd get one of my customers would say, I need to sell 5,000 S&Ps. Just spread them out through the day. So we would break it into 13 to 26 individual packages, and we would time them. So at 10 o'clock, I'd sell one package. 10:30, I'd sell another package. 11 o'clock, I'd sell another package. And I think that a lot of the bigger traders still use other people to absorb their execution risk. So they'll call somebody that's sitting at a computer and say, I need to sell 5,000 S&Ps today, spread them out throughout the whole day. So I get some sort of an average of the day. And so they do the same thing. They'll just divide it up into even packages, and then they'll watch the time, and they'll do it at the same time. If it's every hour, every half hour, every 15 minutes. So you look for some sort of information coming in, on the hour and on the half hour because of that. So you'll probably see a little bit of liquidity pop in here in the next 2 to 3 minutes. And if there are time orders like that, they'll get executed, and you'll see what I guess we like to call a wiggle in the dome.
Wiggle indeed. Question from the dude. I like that name in the chat. Hogue, the dude wants to know, Hogue, how often did those big orders come in that need to be spread out? Was it every day?
Probably 2 to 3 times a week, but that was just me. There were 80 other brokers in there that were getting similar orders. So on a daily basis, and the locals would watch for us. They'd see us, sell 400, and they'll look at the clock and say, well, it's 10 o'clock, so he's got a time order. So that they'll try and have a position going into that, and then absorb some of that selling on the on a low tick to try and make money on it. So we don't get to see that, though. We don't get to watch that. We don't know who's doing what. We don't know who has a time order anymore, which further complicates things for the day trader.
It's
Great question.
Top of the hour coming. What's Hogue gonna do? What's Hogue bringing into the pit right now? I was gonna watch.
I'll be looking at me. What's he doing?
Yep.
I know what he's got. Come on, let's go.
Speaking of that, let's see. Sometimes Van, sometimes J Van.
Buyers liked 160.
They're trying. Yes, they
again.
did. Dow just chopping around the lows right now. Maybe double bottom here. I'm saying there also could be a bull flag forming.
Russell got.
That could have been a nice long down there.
Yeah, there is kind of a little bull flag forming here.
Where do you see it, Hogue?
Yes, 8 seconds,
Here,
7
let's
seconds.
Another
look
one.
at it on the S&Ps. So I mean, it's
mentioned the
kind
rally
of,
cap.
kind of contrary
Let's
to
look at
the
it
bigger
on the
picture,
1
but
minute.
you've got lower highs, you've got lower lows, and you've got And you've got volume falling.
Okay.
But
11
usually a
o'clock
bull
candle.
flag would be a move up to it. Is this
NQ.
enough of a move up to it to start to create a bull flag? Might be, but that's what you know. That's what it looks like.
Long so far.
20,210. Yes, those 60s, Jerome.
I don't know if you guys can
Yep.
hear it, but they
Testing
like.
the
They liked it. They liked it.
Oh, right here. What
I
happened
don't know if you guys
here,
can hear
man?
it. They do the storm alarms every Tuesday at first Tuesday of the month at 10 o'clock.
They do.
There must be 100 coyotes back behind my house. They're all yipping and yapping.
I was just gonna say that, Hogue. They're doing it
Landman.
out near me too, and there's something eerie about like having your finger on like the stop order while the air raid sirens are going off. But they
That
do it
is an
10
eerie
a.m.
feeling.
Hey,
And
Nick,
it's
for-
done.
First
Hey,
Tuesday.
Nick, for a tick.
Rejecting again.
Do you guys really go after? You guys really go after those coyotes in the backyard like they did on Landman? Is that a real thing?
Not in your backyard, but yeah,
Gotcha.
as a part
Yeah.
of thermal hunting, people will do it. They do tend to be very invasive and destructive towards livestock and other things. So
Wild.
I got a buddy in Texas who
Learning.
has some donkeys that keep the coyotes away. Donkeys are very protective.
yep.
I just
They'll
worry about
go
my
after
dog.
any of the small animals, chickens, goats, things like that. So yeah, you gotta thin out your numbers yourself. They're everywhere.
Fires defend these sticks.
Just lower end of the range. And
Found another one here.
the ES 5760.
After all the violence, can we leave this range, please?
What happened? Yeah.
I don't know. It just kind of died in a 50-point range in
Reaching out.
NASDAQ.
Reaching out. So it's about the puke. We'll see.
Oh, didn't pick me
Okay,
up.
S&P's coming, or I'm sorry,
Pick
NASDAQ
me
coming
up.
down these 170s, 160s. Jerome was talking about these 160s.
Man.
20,160. You see Trudeau
thing is,
is. Go ahead, Jerome.
Did we exhaust the buyers that went from 160 to 223? And then we have the sellers that say, "Oh, nice! Now we have a very better price to sell, and now it's sold. So now we have 150. We are seeing
What's the high
buyers.
of
They
this,
like the
baby?
price.
What's
This is
the high
obvious.
of
They
this,
like
baby?
150, 160. But
Can
this is a battle.
freaking see.
Range traders are getting paid today. If you long 150, 160, man, this level is crazy.
224.
Can somebody hit the mouse for me?
224. Ooh, that's the
I
candle
did.
right
Look
there.
what's gotten me.
But this is the 1 minute.
Don't
Come
tell
on.
me.
How
that.
about the
We
three?
did $100.
Are
We
we
did
up-
$100. the
Up
first
to
time.
the 3? Yeah. No.
20,190.
That's
We
one.
are in the range right now. I do see Trudeau is showing the
That-
podium.
so
Podium
that's
is
2.
empty for right now,
That's
but
3.
getting ready for him to come out and speak. What time is that press conference, Eddie?
Well, they had it
14
starting
minutes.
here.
Testing 214.
Yeah.
What was the
Should be
high
live
here?
on Reuters here.
Okay. 50-50 on the tilt. There's coming. Jack, did we get another one there?
This is terrible, man.
No,
All right, just one.
market's got me.
Titles.
Got me spooked. I want to hold
symbols,
this
Fair
for.
enough.
Well, I don't even want to say how long I want to hold it because
Scales.
I may not be allowed to
MOC.
by nature of the
Fuck canvas.
price action.
Muhammad says, hold on, Jack. Diamond hands. There you go. You heard from Mo. What's up, Mo? Come on.
So
1,184.
here we have the sellers that found the better price. Do we have buyers again? Do we buy the 50s?
I'm at 60.
Better.
Thing is, every
Much
time we
better.
touch,
Now I can see.
I'm gonna buy and it's gonna rip down. You know that.
What price?
It's
What price you thinking?
Do it.
Jerome?
Help me out.
160s?
160.
But yes, the combination of the one, which
180
was
straight.
the
Now we
low
are in
was
range. Range,
76.
range.
So we need to break below 76 Let's break below 76. Where are we?
759 in the
76?
60s,
Come
60s,
on, baby.
60s. Tilt, they're not even loading up in the tilt one way or another.
76, 76, low, 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 low.
Still want along it.
76.
Yeah.
Yep.
76,
Mhm.
76.
Just waiting.
Mm-hmm.
You're waiting for like a flush.
Something.
73.
Anything. Right now we're stuck in the range. I'm not seeing we can't even get back above 70s currently, and sellers aren't really showing me anything. I would have expected them to go try to take out the low at the very least.
1105.
I can't even break this dang range in NQ. Still sitting in
Yeah.
150 or 160s to 210s really.
See who wants to move first here.
NQ looks like a very wide range bull flag right now.
750. Yes, it does. 57.59. We're stuck in the 60s in the ES. Low 57.44. Goldman getting smacked. Okay.
I got nothing.
That's probably what's doing it to the Dow.
It was right.
Now we're going lower. Here we go.
So the entry was
Sevens,
at the beginning
sixes.
of the candle, and then the re-entry is somewhere in the 76s.
In the NASDAQ. This is kind of the lower end of that range that
Right here.
Jerome was talking about.
86,
Yeah, I got my
times
finger on it,
3,
so
86.
just watching.
86.
I'm the chat. I'm so
we
tempted
go
to buy right here.
We're not going to go to 86. Well, we are setting up for a short. It might go to
It's too light on the
86.
torso.
It
Luka.
may even go past 86.
We'll get
You
the
know
20.
what?
We never got to the 20,000s.
we
Most we
held
got
the
was 20.
60s again.
We did.
So we
We're going to
hit
test
the
the 20,000s. Low day. That was an
we
075.
are.
It also weirdly feels like if buyers were going to do it, they would have already done it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
What do you mean by that, Nick?
I mean, we've just been
77.
sitting in this range for so long, and I kind of feel like the momentum of volume and other things to start this session is to kind of push us back towards the opening range is kind of just lingered and gone. And now it's, I mean, maybe you get a rogue headline that's positive finally or something, but I don't know. I got no edge in this range currently.
S&P's about 12 points, 13 points. They're trying to hold these 55s. Was it 60s earlier? Now it's 55s they're trying to hold. $1,160 in the NASDAQ. 155s. I do believe Trudeau is
Gonna
beginning.
push to
Saw him step
here.
up to the podium.
It's going to
Yeah,
Mouth is
Trudeau just
moving.
took us out.
Yep. Mouth is moving.
66.
And have it on mute.
All right, new lows.
Fucker.
Incoming. Keep us
We'll be
posted,
watching
Eddie.
You got it.
Yep. Here we go.
Tuning up his
Ooh.
So
ukulele
it's
right
going to
now.
test, more or less, it's got to test
Dow new lows.
at least the 30s.
Well, first thing out of his mouth here is not going to be backing down from a fight.
There we go. 57.
That'll do
Nine.
it.
It's at the
Yes,
table.
it will.
25, 35,
5
38.
points off the lows in the ES. 57.49. 44 is low a day. 50 points off the lows in the NASDAQ. Low a day.
Let me see if I do
20,075.
something. Since this is flowing
Trade
nicely
125.
down. Oh, yeah, 100 at 127. Oh, my goodness.
We got a hot biscuit here from him.
Yep. What we got?
Canadian's Prime Minister Trudeau, Canada will impose 25% tariffs on a further 125 billion Canadian dollars of U.S. imports in 21 days' time. There you have it.
All right.
Also going to be talking about imposing U.S. imports worth 30 billion immediately in effect. So keep your eyes open. Back to you, Andre.
All right, here we go. Let's see if we can push slower here. It's 57.47. Last trade 57.48 in the yes. 44 is lows in the ES.
Order filled.
My
A little bit of selling
goodness.
in the
what
NASDAQ
was
as well.
that?
1,120. 40 points,
The
50 points off the
flatter
lows
just
there.
came in. Times 2. Right
50,
there.
50 on the tilt.
Take out the low.
Yep.
Come on.
Buyers going to hold these 50s.
Ooh, man, that's nasty.
Now, keep them coming, Eddie. If they, if we got more coming,
We are
not
at
gonna back down from a
28,
fight.
Order
28.
filled.
There we go.
That's
Oh,
what he
wait.
said. That I
Everything
said,
filled.
that he said.
254
That's right.
in front of your
Right.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better than more. All on
120
your
is that?
own.
Good
Live
direction.
in action. Wow, the power of the 1 hour.
You got to remember.
I gotta
you
play
know,
with that.
Canada, we're getting crude oil, vehicles, machinery, plastic, lumber,
Yep.
and electricity. And they're going to
Okay.
be jacking that up 25% for some 1.5 million Americans, which do get their electricity from Canada.
Take a look at oil. Yeah. Well, oil trading 67.21. Wow. Ooh, 50 cents.
Look at this right
45
here.
cents off the lows.
On, what is that? 100 thick? 100
Not
thick
too big of a range.
on
And
the
crude about $1.10.
Heikinaachi.
There's a pop.
Yep.
Well, we could get back in. We didn't take out the lows there. Is Rose still speaking?
Yes.
Still here.
Heikinaachi long. Wow, that was tremendous. Look, from
Pop
where we were
160s, bottom
to-
out at 111,
to
about
this.
50 points. You can time these suckers. I mean, you're in the money quick. Obviously, it's
16,
much
ta,
easier
ta,
said
ta.
than done.
The power of looking at this. This is like having level 3.
757 on the tilt. Meeting.
Oh, this is 1,000. Oh, I
Short
wanted 100.
squeeze,
100
generate.
think. 100
It's
think.
short. Hey, Hogue, what's overall delta? What's cumulative delta right now? Just
So in the S&Ps, Delta's
Wow.
positive
no kidding.
2,500.
Huh.
Very
NASDAQ
polite
negative
right now.
240.
Okay.
Hard to believe Delta's
Yeah.
positive in the S&Ps, isn't it?
What offers are they lifting?
How's the goal?
Back to the 60.
Yep,
Mhm.
Here we go.
Oh gosh.
18,
50
holding strong.
762. Claude, I'm almost sleeping in front of the screen. Just stay patient. Stay patient. These moves are, it's just, we get accustomed to these big 100-point rips and stuff. When we see 50-point rips, it's
Wow.
just like, ho hum.
Let's get back to
Opportunity.
business.
Stay patient.
15.
See Jerome. Jerome's just waiting. Look at that. Right back.
Back to the range.
I actually put
let
an
me see.
order that didn't get filled. I put an
No.
order at 74.75, but didn't get filled.
Let's get on these days, man.
Like literally.
Okay,
Amazing.
so now I know.
Back
To
it,
set this up like this,
you know,
first I
chemical
gotta go here,
flour.
Look.
and then this one will
Chemical
be
powder.
activated.
Nope.
Weird, but you gotta know your.
Back on the 180s.
Adam
Adam makes a good point, though.
What do you got?
We should expect a tweet incoming once Trudeau's done speaking.
Yep. Tariffs. I'll show you
Price of
tariffs.
those tariffs just went up. It's gonna just
Yeah.
went up and do like 30%.
Yep. Crude's seen a little bit of a move to the upside here, about 30 cents in the last 2 minutes or so. Last trade, $67.47. Gold just waiting right now, 29.18 last trade. Starting to see a little bit of a heavier tail coming in on the ES, 68% long.
So we got 3 minutes.
How's
No,
that
I'm
Delta
sorry,
hold? How do you
33
figure?
seconds.
Pretty
on
wide
this,
on these.
candle here on the 15-minute chart,
Still in it?
meaning here.
Okay. Moving higher here in the crude as
No,
well.
but it went quite a bit lower than our stop. So like,
I
that was
wonder
fine,
if there's
but now, of course,
anybody
we're getting the
following
rebound.
Antonio ABS.
You'll close 16 minutes.
Man, we wait for 1 hour and 45 minutes not to get filled. What
For this.
What a mark. I put one and I wanted to scale in. and that would have been beautiful. But yeah, that's what happened. I could FOMO and
He's
put more
getting-
to buy right here, but no,
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it. So
Well, where would our stop have to be if we did want to ride this momentum?
I would have put my stop at 140 for my 74.50 entry. But now it's
I like this candle.
riding, man.
I want to see.
It's
I would
Yeah,
like
it's
to
57.70.
see
Let's take a look for some orders.
La
Not see much
Torah
on
of,
the ladder, upside or downside on the S&P.
my
What
baby.
do we have?
So we're gonna go to
Oh,
another
nothing. Thin.
another.
NASDAQ ladder. Look, NASDAQ's seeing some movement to the upside here.
How is it?
You're right, Ho. We need to risk the low of the day.
I want to see what
Yeah,
the deal
look at that.
is. Oh man, this is
20,224.
layout. This one.
Rico, we're just waiting. Just waiting right now. There is a range. I mean, look at Dolby's 100-point range here in the NASDAQ.
Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Oof, nice. Nice rejection. Beautiful.
Here.
I like
We
it
are
long.
defending the zone.
But he hasn't
These rule.
been able to cross
Yeah,
that.
you
Can
up
he
right
cross
there.
it now? Let's
We
see.
do.
Ooh,
Do we have
Wow.
President Trump speaking soon? You said?
wow.
Always.
This
talking
is
tonight.
So,
On the schedule.
Oh, it's tonight. Okay.
how is the one
He's
out?
got service. He can speak at
Because
any
that's
time.
where we were.
Yes, up to
Yeah,
the
that's
20s
great.
now. Just had to test
Ooh,
lows there.
Beautiful. Beautiful. He came from down here to up here.
Wait, is tonight
Let's
State of the
see.
Union, or is he just
We're gonna
giving,
do the
giving remarks? I don't think it's State of the
what's his
Union, right?
name?
It's too early.
I don't think so.
What is
Speaking of
this?
Congress,
Is this the
I'm not
FIBO?
sure.
Yeah. Well, let's do the FIBO right here. Right there.
1,199
What's
now.
happening inside
Yep.
that value area?
JD, if you're back there.
All the people in the back.
hit a
13 minutes to
couple of those
London.
News.
Mhm. It is State of the Union, is it? Okay.
Here could be a nice long entry.
He's going to address
But
Congress
you can
amid trade
enter-
tensions and Ukraine aid. That's what he's going to be talking about Congress tonight.
What do you think about it, Hogue?
Hogue's BRB.
Jack, we could pull up those news stories whenever you are ready.
Yeah, that'll keep me from longing this right here. Let's throw them up there. First off, City is back at it. In case you didn't see. Oh, that's the second one, JD.
Oh, here we
There's
go.
the City
Got it.
one.
Got it.
Sent a $6 billion wealth account in a copy paste error. I believe this is nothing compared to the 81 trillion they did the other year, like last year. But $6 billion ended up in someone's account.
Not bad.
Because they cannot control V right. And then the second thing I wanted to show here, JD, is the tweet from Eric Trump. I don't know if you can see this, but there was that crypto pump over the weekend. Well, he was loving the genius of announcing a strategic reserve on Sunday when the markets are closed and Wall Street sleeps. For the first time, the retail investor wins. This is why you don't tweet one day after something happens, because we are below where we were now. So
yeah, that didn't age well at all.
Yeah, Wall Street won on that one, but where is crypto right now? We got Bitcoins.
We're in the range.
82,500 right now in the spot market. Thank you, JD.
20,000. Sell the 220s. Work the 160s. Trudeau is speaking right now, but yes, someone in the chat and Jack also echoed that. I'd be surprised to see a tweet in response to the Trudeau press conference. The 160, 20,000, these ranges. Dolby, these ranges are wild. I think Dolby's going to be on here. Got my man Dolby joining us. Oh, we got 0 Day J joining us.
Hell yeah.
In about 40 minutes or so. We'll get his take on this market volatility. Holy moly. That was 160. Range is getting a little wider. $50 on the tilt.
Apparently, you can also do the State of the Union just as a letter. And maybe people will start doing that. That would be
Did not know that.
a great way to save time. Yeah, just send the letter.
Yeah.
But then how will half of our congressional elected officials like clap or be sitting silent when Trump says anything?
Yeah.
The standing ovation game.
It's like half the room. It's just it looks so ridiculous.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's up with 0 Day J. Yeah, we got more recap coming up a little bit. So we still got London close coming in here in about 10 minutes or so. How do we play the range? VWAP slope has flattened out. Jeez. We have Williams speaking, Fed speaker, in about, well, that's in the afternoon. My bad. 1:20 p.m. Central Time. We got Williams.
It's a good reminder, though. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, it's at 11:20, Eddie. Look closer. My chicken scratch. Jerome, still no trades, yes?
No. Thinking. I'm watching, not thinking. Okay. If the market is going to shift or keep its directional move down. So, because so far we had bounces, but they remain weak because they get exhausted, right? So it's so far, to my humble understanding, weak participation in the market. So we just have a very big range.
Wow. We just, man, NASDAQ.
That was a wiggle.
Did you see? Oh, man. What was right?
Yeah, we saw that.
Wow. I was going to say 160s trade. Then all of a sudden 190s were trading in the NASDAQ. Just like that. What was that?
And then 160s again.
Right back to 160s.
This is where what I really want to do is just buy one with like 100-point stop in the ES and then leave. Either we'll lose $5,000 or they'll respect the 200-day moving average. Michael will love that, but you know,
yes, he will.
Early in the morning where they are.
20,180. AJ says it seems untradeable. It's definitely tricky. It's very thin on the ladder. Look at this ladder.
Yeah, it's just whips on.
It's very thin. Thank you. Come on. S&P's gonna take a peek into the 57.55s.
If we short here, where would be the stop? That could be a very good short. Depends if I enter one or two lots. If we get one, we could have a wider stop. If we do two, I think I'm gonna
stop on the moon, Ben Johnson. Yep.
Support becoming resistance, perhaps.
Euro close 6 minutes.
Let's wait for the scam pump. Euro close scam pump.
Yes. 160s now traded. 50-50 on the tilt. Job is gross. It's not easy, Nathan. I agree. That was 158. 5.
Connor said, as soon as I enter a trade today, I instantly regret it. That means, my friend, you don't trust your plan. That means you're FOMOing, or you're over leveraging, or you're not respecting your rules or plan. Because if you did, you would be confident in the position. If you regret it, that means you did something you shouldn't have done. So, my friend, this is what we warned you today. Next time, try to be a bit more patient. It all happened. It happened to all of us, and still happens. So we're all humans. Hope the loss was small. And if you keep trading today, try to be more patient, and it's going to be all okay. But yeah, be careful. These kinds of days can wipe out not only your account, but also your moral. You can wipe a month of profits or a week. I hope you don't actually, but yeah, you can wipe a lot of hard work, days of hard works in a couple of minutes, and then it's gonna haunt your mind. So keep that in mind as well.
Don't get your mind haunted. Well, we're drifting to the lows of the day again. We're at the ES at the moment. Last trip down, we rejected around 746. Man, it is I was out for a while. It is tough trading with this Twitter war that is going on. Taking a look around real quick. We got Hogan back doing some analysis for us. I can see him crunching numbers on his old-timey calculator there. Mag 7, all down besides Apple's up a smidge, Google's up a smidge. Tesla down 7.5% now. We're really close to that complete erasure of the gains since the election. People are saying rumors in the chat that I cannot in good faith say out loud, but let's just hope for our 401ks that doesn't happen. And we sit and wait. Jerome, you were looking at a short. Any action there?
Yes, sir. No trades taken, but I wanted to take a trade around what did I say? The 60s, right? I said perhaps this support 50-60s turned out to be resistance, which is actually happening. Will it hold? I don't know. Would that be a nice try? That I know, yes. Where would be our stop? Let's see. That's always the question in these wide days. Like you have, I mean, in my style, in my models, in my very weak understanding of trading, I need wide stops in these types of days. So I size down, and I have a bit more room for stops. So yeah, it's a great market for scalpers, but I do well scalping, but not in this environment. And I could do better, but better sit on my hands so far.
Yeah.
So
Okay. All right.
We'll see if we make new lows here, but it is tough. Hey, what's up, Andre? New
Hey,
lows.
what's up? Hi, man.
Oh,
Yes, we do. Oh, got this going. What's up, high volume? Thank you. 2 points off the lows in the ES. Has the market finally woken up? 2 points off the lows there. Let's look at the NASDAQ, about 40 points off the lows there. We're starting to sell this off. 1 point off the lows ES.
okay, so that was a good entry. Let's see if we can have a better one.
whoa.
Almost.
That was a buyer saying, "I got a better entry here," or a tweet.
Not so fast.
That's a tweet. That's news. That's news, guys.
That's a
Very
tweet.
simple.
Not on the
IB low
juice
in
yet, but
S&Ps.
Look at that.
IB low in the S&Ps again found buyers.
that was
Sure
Euro
did,
close,
Hulk.
by the way.
Oh, thank you, Jack.
Oh, I told you
Nice
the
call.
scam pump. The
Yes,
Euro
it's
close
time.
scam pump. I told you.
Oh.
So now we got the scam pump. We go short. There's
Right,
always a
right.
scam move. Not always,
Yeah.
but often a scam move at Euro closes.
we're gonna
Sometimes
do it.
it's up, sometimes it's down.
HFT could be HFTs. Sellers thought they had it there for a second, and as long as the buyers came and say nope. 67% long on 65% long on the tilt in the ES. What just happened there? This is wild.
That was why.
Yeah, it's tricky. Thought Dow was going to do it. Dow was making the move at first. Dow did put a new low in there, and then sure enough, S&P's NASDAQ wanted to go. S&P's last trade 57.57, 13 points off the lows there. And right back into the 70s and 80s in the NASDAQ.
Tantalizingly close.
What is happening?
200-day
What is
moving average
happening?
in SPX. Tantalizingly, Andre.
I like that. We're
word.
getting we're getting a new market every day. New market every day. 757. Eddie, any Trudeau done, Eddie?
You know what? Doesn't say that he is done, but I just haven't seen anything new. Everything's been posted and shared.
All right. All roads lead to VWAP. Okay, overnight VWAP in the NASDAQ 20,310. And the S&P's 57.97.
That's another attempt where they just couldn't take out the lows from earlier.
Yeah.
Oh. 762. Oh, we had it there.
Well, it sure looked like they were gonna.
They were.
It did. It came within
Right.
a few tickaroos.
Yeah. Oh, they had a cheap trade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cheap trade. Yeah.
NASDAQ
Which
hasn't
got
been able to
long.
get anywhere near the IB low. There's the IB low, 20,075 and a quarter. And every time it's come back to it, it's been just a little short. It's adhering to the session VWAP pretty well. I mean, it's kissed it a couple of times here. Session VWAP in the NASDAQ, 20,225 half. Currently hanging really right around that 10% off the all-time high right now.
There's the price, 10% off the all-time highs. Long-term shares.
20,205.
Yeah, they gotta be licking their chops for longs out here. But you said we are, to quote you, risk of changing market state.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. We've spent some pretty good time in balance. Here's the NASDAQ. So on the weekly chart, we've been in balance since December, been in range. We've broken that range to the downside. That is a potential new market state lower.
Yes. Interesting. We got JD coming in here shortly. We got some streaks. What else we got there, JD? Streaks and yep, hot streaks. 55? Are we on 55 or 56? JD. There's JD. Oh, there's Hogan up right.
Order filled.
JD.
I'm here. Jack's gonna push the
Watch.
over.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Me.
You're the voice.
I'm the voice of the hot streak
Gotcha.
today. But you nailed it. Yeah, Miguel is at 56 days.
Let's see it.
1 second, guys.
Yep. No rush.
Sounds good.
No rush.
Take a look. Dow is just.
I found it. Here we go.
Cool.
Oh, those are the P&Ls. Josh and Beer. Still at the top.
Cool.
27.
Yes.
087.
Yep.
Hold up.
Right next to the very next tile to the right.
Hot streak.
$20.
Hot streaks.
I don't want to hit that.
Oh, no.
Oh, not 500 lot. 500 lot downside.
What
S&P.
did I just see?
No.
No one saw that. No one saw that.
No.
While you're at it, though, click like, click follow, click subscribe. The closer we get 150,000 subscribers.
Gotta twist them up every once in a while.
Yeah.
All right. Miguel is still on the top there. 56 days worth 4,844. Miguel, Sebastian, Steve, and Greg all traded the micro
Order
NASDAQ
filled.
yesterday. Miguel's the only one, only trader without a $200+ balance yesterday. We're still working on that. We should have that pretty soon. Big update to the hot streaks list coming next week. Moving on, though, Sebastian put up $624 trading the MNQ yesterday. Now at 41 days, we're at $12,018. Steve put up $425 trading the micro NASDAQ. Now at 36 days, we're at $6,457. Greg, $216 trading the MNQ. 34 days, we're at $7,774.
Oh, yeah.
And Ganesh, $203 trading the NASDAQ. The mini, now at 31 days, we're at $6,930.
1,000 lot NASDAQ downside. 1,000 lot NASDAQ on the bid. 20,180. 1,000 lot. Sorry, JD.
Oh, there's Andre.
What is this? No, they've seen my face enough around here lately. We got 1,000 lot downside. 180. Holy moly. And nice call.
3,001.
Interesting.
Trading codex. Hey, hang in there. Hang in there. This is you just pretend we had 300 point pump. I just did. With the 1,000 lot on the 180s downside. Let's see if we can go get it. Spark is going to run away from it right now. 20,205s. I'll do the shtick. I can do it. Let's see here. 50 lots to the upside. Those 20,000 and 180. 1,000 lot bid. Market ran away from it.
Okay, here's that anchored VWAP.
Yeah.
20,224 half.
So we're making a third attempt to go higher.
1,000 lot pulled. 1,000 lot pulled. Where'd you go? Just want to scare the market? Push it higher? Mission accomplished. For now.
NASDAQ tried to kiss that VWAP again.
$1,001. $1,000 go.
Crazy.
That's some stones. 180s, right to the 180s. Where are you, 1,000 lot? Where'd you go? That fill. 50 on tilt.
They don't want it anymore. Their discounted future cash flows of the NASDAQ have changed.
Go figure.
Since then. So they removed the
Caveman
1,000 lot
trade.
order.
Yup. Right back in the 200s. Dolby time. We trade with Top Step with 0-day J. Be able to take a couple range trades. And we got about 15 minutes, 16 minutes or so. Fast stars. We got morning recap coming up. We got 0-day J coming in. See what's on his mind. He's fired up.
Confetti and roast beef.
Definitely.
On the menu.
Always is. Wow. Crude moving a little higher. I'm down at $67.77. 90 cents We're about dove. Shoot, we're about 26 cents off the lows there. Or off the highs, I should say, in crude. High day $67.88. Where'd that 1,000 lot go?
I mean, these are crazy
There it
moves,
is,
but
Vinny.
for those who've been around for a little while, this is a little bit unusual in that it's not. I mean, we were all here. I had just started at Top Step a little before COVID starts. I did not cause it, but those were extremely wild days. It turned around abruptly on March 23rd.
Yes, Jack. People have been asking lately, what's limit down? Are we close to limit down? No. COVID was last time we were
No.
limit down. What we say, 8%?
No, we hit because we hit the overnight since then on something. I forget what it was.
Japan?
Yeah,
In August?
Maybe the election.
I'd have to go back and look at it.
Okay. When was the last time we were limit down? That was COVID.
Really, we're only down like
In equities,
1.5%.
7%. Thank you. Briefly while back. Interesting.
crude?
Man, I forgot. Oh, limit down. If there is no limit down, well,
Order
there's no
filled.
negative, but there's no limit to the downside in crude, as we all found out. Where's Manfred been? Manfred,
Yeah.
you're watching. Come back. Come say hi in the chat. What we got here? 70%. August 4th. Yeah, I'm not sure we actually went limit down in equities. Japan, maybe the Japan. Yep. Thought they
We probably would have
we're
hit
gonna test
that
it.
if they didn't walk back their statement.
Yes. Was limited. Okay. Whose chart is up, bro? It's Jack's. Is that your chat? It says in the upper right hand corner. You see Jack's house count?
Order
That's
filled.
Jack's chart.
Yep. Not much
There's
going
seven.
on here.
Upper in the range here. 1,225. Look at the NASDAQ. I'm looking at the 5-minute here.
NASDAQ back
Yes.
to anchored VWAP.
Yep. Look at the NASDAQ. Yeah, okay. Last limit down. Mr. Wall Street says yes. COVID. Limit down. Thank you.
Can they do it?
That was well. All right, they're gonna try to break the upper end of this range. 20,230 in right back in the 20s.
Just took out
S&Ps
that
have.
anchored VWAP. 22,223.75.
See if they want to get short against it.
Long ways from it in the
Order
S&Ps.
filled.
Oh,
Yeah. There's been a lot
Order
of sellers
filled.
in the 70s. If we break that, still want to be long.
okay, in the 40s. This is gonna be the test right here.
Order filled.
We got overnight
Say,
session
this is-
VWAP on the
Order
NASDAQ up to
filled.
308.
Test.
20,308.
Yep, 308s. Huh, that 1,000 on the NASDAQ did the trick.
It scared them away.
Sure did. What we got, Eddie? They're buying it up.
Hey, we got something from Putin, nothing to do with the Ukraine, but he agrees to act as a mediator between Iran and the U.S. That's coming from the Kremlin. Once again, Putin agrees to act as a mediator between Iran
Oh,
and the U.S. Thank you,
so
Andre.
nice of
Kind of
him.
him.
Yes, absolutely.
He's been a good mediator.
Yeah, just
Upper
Send
end
him a
5-minute
box
range.
of
Trustworthy
anime or
individual.
something, you know.
20,250. Are they going to sell it? Are they going to try to hold up? Like Hogue said, overnight VWAP in the NASDAQ, 20,307. Barcoding, but big barcode, 100-point wide barcode in the NASDAQ. Interested to see when Dolby gets on here, what he's thinking for trade with Top Step. 0-day J. Chop it up with this here on Top Step TV. Right now, a lot of patience being shown. Markets can't pick a direction. See money, take money, Jerome. If you do take a trade, it's a see money, take money. How would you even manage a trade in something like this?
My type of see money take money is take profit between 16 to 25-ish points because that's how actually the NQ moves with like momentum moves. I could catch more. That's not what I'm looking for. Sometimes I catch less. Sometimes I leave a runner. But yeah, that's that's my type of money take money range. It's a scalping style, right? So
just trade.
Andre, you think
All right, this moment,
Putin is just trolling with that? Be a troll.
comments
Like,
comments to myself.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah. I think it's very calculated. I'll put it that way. I think these statements are very calculated. As all of them are, I should say. All these leaders have an agenda.
should have Doherty do it. JD drives a tough bargain.
Yeah, he does. Watch out, car salesman.
Everyone will walk
You're
away
in for it.
miserable.
Yes. Big level here, Dolby. I know.
Put me in the room.
That's
Put
right.
me in the room.
Get into these 50s. That's it. Fives now trade 20,000, 255, 256. Who took a long down here? I'm in that range. Good on you.
yeah,
Right, I know. Right when that 1,000 lot came in, what was that? 180s. Mission accomplished.
There's still a lot more room if this wants to go up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I feel like it's going to, Jack.
I feel like it. Oh,
Upper in the range of the S&Ps here. In the 5 minutes, I say 57.80 upper end of the range in the S&Ps right now. NASDAQ's going to try to get through these 60s. Right to the later.
About 15 more minutes here. Best market.
Till what do we got, Eddie?
I got about just looking at the time here right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the top holding again so far.
Yes, it did. Yeah, we take trades. Question: what do you think the hesitancy? Why are we so hesitant? We identify the range. Why are we so hesitant to take range trades in general? That's just, just people adapting to it. I'm not saying we pressure anyone, but what is the hesitancy? Why are we hesitant to take range trades in general? Not necessarily in this moment. We think we're going to get the breakout will happen. What?
personally, I'm not a
think?
range trader, so I don't trade ranges.
Right.
Yeah, not
if
my
you're a range
style, and I'm
trader,
just
you
being patient
should
after
be afraid
yesterday.
of the breakout.
Okay.
Here you go.
All right. Trudeau
Yeah.
was done at the press conference in Ottawa.
Okay. It's in the rearview mirror now. Let's see if the market wants to go.
Like for me, for today, for example, I have this big, let me share. I like to draw big white lines as sort of levels of interest. And so today, below the opening range, I had 249 and 106. And you can see the market literally played the whole AM session within this range. So for my style, I can't trade within it. I have to trade, for example, we are breaking out now, but is this a fake out? Will we have a pullback and the retest? And then I could manage an entry around 249 for a long or short. So for me, for today, yeah, it was just like timing, I'm confident tomorrow will be a better zone and we'll have opportunities. We need to be patient. We have a lot of volume. We are blessed. I can remember the days I was almost taking my hair off my scalp for some volume to be put in the market because it wasn't moving. And I could remember the days like today with a lot of volume, and I couldn't figure out how was this possible. So yeah, you have to be grateful as well, in my humble opinion, for volume, because it's something we don't have often. Perhaps in 3 weeks we won't have fast markets anymore. We will have slow markets during fast markets, right? So be patient.
I think it's for me in this. I just want to take much wider trades. It's like, yeah, you get slapped. When I put that ES trade on, I got slapped immediately for 12 points right away. There was a tweet or announcement or something, and then that just put us completely in the.
There you go. It's like this. This is why people don't take range trades.
Just say.
If they took the short up here, nope. This is why. But eventually, a range trade will be a loser. We'll break out of that range. This closing on overnight VWAP in the NASDAQ, 20,306 is overnight VWAP. Last trade, 20,292.
Just broke out
Here's
above
our
the session
chance.
VWAP in the S&Ps as well.
Take the cheap short, or do we get long?
Let's see. Press conference is done. News is
Better.
done for now. Let's see if we get the retaliatory tweet from the chief. Nothing yet.
Yes, we are. Sorry.
No, please, Jerome.
Go ahead.
We are very far from the low of the 15-minute opening range, which is at 57.98, while the NASDAQ just came back in its own box at 260. So ACH, but when that happens, usually if the ES rejects around where it is right now, 8-ish, we could have a strong move down, and that could be the whole range down. But if we don't find these sellers, there's a lot of room to 502. I won't be surprised if till MOC we go back to 500s ACH. So we'll see. It's a wild market. Volume can come in at any time. So
yeah, Jack, I mean, if you're looking at profile, S&P's just traded almost to value area high, which is 57.83.5. That's a tough buy up there.
It's rejected right off of it. Back in the 270s. Man, oh man. What is going to happen? What's the rest of the day have in store?
We just gave back that anchored VWAP in the S&Ps as well.
Yes, we did, Hogue. S&P, yes, we did. Dow really struggling to find a bid. 71% long in the gold. Do anything for anyone? Right now, market's tough trade right now. Protect that downside.
NVIDIA is
Survive in
basically
advance.
back to scratch for the day.
Okay.
Google saving us, Google and Apple.
Mm-hmm. Back in the 50s, 20,259. Went up to that overnight VWAP at 300. Sellers came right in.
James Hansen says beer time, laters. Hell yeah, man.
Shoot. 5 o'clock somewhere.
Respect it.
Or
that was a great rejection of 80s on the S&P. But this is profit taking most probably. So as long as we don't have a huge sell-off, buyers are still in the move for me.
Buyers, yes. Push this thing. Gotta get through these 300s. Gotta get through these 300s in the NASDAQ. Last trade, 20,280. Man. Jerome was talking about the 80s in the S&Ps. Last trade, 57.79. Been talking about these prices for the last, I don't know, hour, 2 hours or so. We'll say when that 1,000 lot came in on the NASDAQ, here we go. We just went
second run of the 84s.
Here we go. Now we're going to test the 300s in the NASDAQ. Buyers coming in now. Overnight VWAP right here, right now. S&P still have some work to do to get to overnight VWAP. Still 13 points away. 57.95 overnight. Last trade, 57.81. Dow's got a long way to go to get to overnight VWAP. We're talking 300 points.
84.
Okay.
Holding for now.
Buyers are on the move. We'll see if it's reflecting in the tilt. 68% long in the ES, 62% long NASDAQ. Gotta push. Where's George? All roads, George. Took like 3 times, 4 times, 5 tries to finally get up there.
Nice push from buyers so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were right there, Dr. J. That push off that value high in the S&Ps was just long liquidation. Just people taking profits.
There he is.
I think this 1 minute candle is the same as well, unless we have the continuation. As long as we don't have a huge sell-off, It's people down who long the down of the move and
Thank you, Louis.
taking profits.
So it is now into the beneath the 300s, 20,296. Keep tapping on that ceiling, as JD likes to say. Tapping on the ceiling, the 300s. Overnight view at 306.
I have a question,
War.
Hope. Sorry, Andre,
Sure.
and thank you
please.
for that. How do you identify this?
And identify what?
That this was like profit taking.
You were the one that really called that out, and usually profit taking doesn't last. So we had that pushback down below the anchored VWAP and off of value high in the S&Ps, but it was pretty short lived. So that was probably just people recognizing, hey, this is value high. Either I'm going to get out of some longs here or go short, but those shorts aren't really paying here just yet. So it was more looking like
To follow it. But right now,
Now,
let's turn it over to morning recap. Yeah, we've got morning. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jerome. Thank you, Nick, for a tick. Morning recap coming up. Then we got Trey. So DJ joining us with Trey with Top Step. Hey, what's Top Step TV? Stay tuned. Who knows what's going to happen next? Let's go.
Go long.